Good morning. No one's here yet, but good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I woke up at 4 a.m. Hot flashes are a beast. I woke up at 4 a.m., put on an audiobook because I couldn't go back to sleep. But then, of course, my eyes closed at 6 a.m. But here I am at 7:13 a.m., ready to get some words. And just really happy, too. I have a Kickstarter that I'm going to be launching in probably February. And I'm trying a new style of Facebook ad to get leads for people to follow the campaign, and it is working. It's working. And I'm so happy and excited about it. Yes, I get very excited about things like Facebook ads. Oh, that is just so exciting. That is so exciting. Okay, I need to get to work. I need to get to work because this book will not write itself, unfortunately. No, not unfortunately, because I actually like the writing of the book. I have friends that, I'm AI positive, but I'm not AI do everything for me. And I have some friends that are just like embracing AI full bore and just letting it do everything. And I'm not interested in that. I like writing. I like creating story. I like getting the words there. I need help sometimes. Like, I think, especially when I'm writing like military romances, because I cannot remember the rankings to save my life. I will have like a list of how it goes up and down, and it will not stay in my brain. And it's faster. Asking ChatGPT is faster than asking Google, because Google makes you read an article, and ChatGPT will just spit out the answer. And I know sometimes it can be give you the wrong answer, but I'm not asking it like life altering questions. I'm asking it like which rank is higher. I can never remember that. And I'm asking it questions like that, or I'm asking it like, as a screenwriter, my weakness is description. So my prose always lacks enough description, meaning I will get the emotion right, I will be on point with the dialogue and the action and the motivations, and then you have no idea where these people are in the house or what they're wearing. My brain just doesn't think about things like that. And so ChatGPT helps me with things like that, where I'm like, hey, do I have enough description? And I'm like, no, you don't. What should I do? Consider this, consider that, and then I will consider it and I will write that thing. But I don't want it to write the scene for me. Just help me with my weaknesses. That's why are we talking about AI? I don't know. I don't remember how we got onto this conversation. But good morning. I'm awake, a little bit delirious. Oh, but I'm here. The chapter that I need to write today, I am still prepping for my test allies and enemies phase. Good morning, friends. Um, I'm prepping for my test allies and enemies phase. And I just had my heroine meet the mentor to prepare her to go on this journey of test allies and enemies. And now I am in the heroes chapter. And I'm just not sure how to approach this chapter. I want the hero to overhear her plan and to think it's absolutely ridiculous, but he's not going to stop her because he's not, her plan kind of coincides with his. And his biggest conflict is that he doesn't want to have feelings for her. That's what's going to get in the way of his plan. So that's what I'm focused on. And I'm just not sure how to jump into it. And usually when I'm not sure how to, I know what a scene needs, but I'm not sure how to like get into the scene, I just start. Because ever notice how when someone tells you, when you ask someone, what do you think I should do? And then they give you advice. And then you're like, ooh, no, that's a clue as to where to go. So I'm always happy to be like, let me just start this. And if I get it wrong, my muse will be like, no, that's wrong, redo it. And I'm happy for that because if you tell me to redo it, then that's one less way to do it wrong. Anyway, in this scene, my hero, the scene purpose is to test allies and enemies scene. I think. My hero overhears the priestess who just gave my heroine instructions. His goal is to wake the goddess. His first goal was to find my heroine because she stole something from him. But the thing that she stole from him is really not that important to him. What's important to him is waking the goddess, which is also my heroine's goal. But my heroine wants to wake the goddess, basically to tattle on him and get revenge on him. My hero wants to wake the goddess so that the goddess can grant him godhood. Yeah. I'm not sure if I want my hero to confront this priestess or not. I'm not sure. And I'm just going to start writing and see what happens. It's almost Christmas, so let's do green on the timer. We're going to do 25 minutes. And this might just be a 25-minute sprint day because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to make a mess. And making a mess is always okay with me because I know how to clean up a mess. But I don't know how to clean it up until I get to the end. So I'm not going to start that yet because I'm not prepared. I need to turn on my coffeetivity. Coffeetivity. Let's not be so loud. Sorry the voice is low. I literally just rolled out of bed and it's gonna be a slow day. I need to remember to do my grocery shopping today because tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And I don't celebrate the winter holidays. When I got to, even when I was married with children, Kwanzaa was just much more fun. Sorry y'all, but Kwanzaa is more fun than Christmas and Hanukkah. It just is. But when I got divorced, I very happily and very pushily gave my ex-husband all the holidays because that meant I could just sit in the quiet. If you're a single mother or a single parent, you understand that those days can be precious. Like, you love your children, you want to be with them, but when you can have a babysitter, especially when the babysitter is family and you don't have to pay for it, it's worth it. And so my kids are very accustomed, even though they're in their 20s, they're very accustomed to going to their paternal grandmother for the holidays. And that means that I just need to make like one little dish to take to my dad's side of the family, either my aunts or one of my cousins. Just bring one dish, go down there for a couple hours, come back home and sit back on the couch. It's the life. Okay, let's open the manuscript. And we're just gonna start typing because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like to have a whole bunch of windows open. I got a whole bunch of windows open, which always drives me crazy. And the manuscript I'm working in is endless. All right, I'm gonna get started. 25-minute sprint, so good morning if you're just joining me. It's the holidays. I don't expect a lot of you to be here. I expect a lot of you to probably be off work, including tomorrow on Christmas Eve when I will be writing again, because I'm only writing for about an hour. So I'm probably only gonna do a 25-minute sprint just to kind of get a feel for this scene. I know what needs to happen in the scene. I just don't know where it needs to be. It's really what's happening. Clearly, I'm awake. There we go. And start. Here we go. Let's do it. Chapter 17. I need to get my glasses cleaner. All right, come on. Sorry, distracted. I just want to know what the weather is going to be. Because that rain I hear, that is rain I hear. It's going to rain today. Oh, it's going to be a little bit snowy on Christmas. Isn't that interesting? Sorry, a little distracted. This is not going to be a long chapter. I do like it, just as it is. I do want him in the scene. How am I going to use him? How about... Okay, okay. Right, please. Oh gosh, too many names. What's this dude's name? Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting character names. What's his name? Kahir. Mm-hmm. do I need, hang on. That works. I'm not sure. What else do I need the scene to do? I don't know if there's anything else that I need the scene to do. Wait, I was looking here. Okay, okay, I can do that. I don't think he heard. Okay. No, wrong chapter. Where am I? I'm here. Okay. Okay. I think this is gonna work. I think I'm almost done this chapter. Um. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. That actually works. That works really well. That works. Unless they read rules. That's a good point. Ah, so much world building. Ah, I'm all by myself. It's okay. I understand. I'm one of the only heathens. Y'all are probably having a great break. Not writing. I am compulsive. I wanted to sleep another 20 minutes, but I also thought to myself, but I could be writing. So I rolled out of bed and I'm writing just one chapter, and then I'm going to go and revise some chapters of my upcoming craft book. And then I am going to do some plotting. I'm going to get back on the treadmill. Yesterday I got on the treadmill for 30 minutes and I did some plotting of a romantasy epistolary, and I'm really glad that I did that because thank you whoever is giving me the hearts. I got on the treadmill because I've just been sitting on the couch all month long because it's cold and I don't like the cold, and I usually go out for a nice long walk. I usually walk anywhere from 3 to 5 miles, but it's cold and I hate the cold. So I at least did like a little over a mile on the treadmill yesterday. So I'm gonna do that again, and pairing. Who's that dude who talks about habits? Um, he talks about pairing habits, and so I'm trying to pair plotting with being on the treadmill, and that worked yesterday. So I'm gonna do that again today, because it's Tuesday and tomorrow will be Wednesday, more than it'll be Christmas Eve, and Thursday will be Thursday more than it will be Christmas. I don't even have a tree, y'all. This is just not my holiday. This isn't my holiday. New Year's Eve is my least favorite holiday ever because I'm not a night person. Yeah, yeah. Which is why my children go to their grandmother's house, because I'm just kind of like, I'll turn on some Hallmark movies, but that's about it. I think this chapter is done. I need to pretty it up because there's some vomited words. Yeah, I can spend 6 minutes just kind of doing a refresher. I got about 1,000 words in it. And I did everything that I need to do for right now. It did all the things that I needed it to do. All of them in a little over 1,000 words. Do I describe what people are wearing? Have I described the place that he's in? No, my brain isn't interested in that right now. That is second draft thing. Which is why this is like 1,000 words, because there's barely any description at all. I know how I work. I have gamified myself. I do action, dialogue, emotion in the first draft, and I come back in the second draft and I make it pretty, and I put clothes on people and fixtures in the, in the room. That's how I work. All right, let's just make sure this makes sense. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point. Which means I have to rewatch that documentary. Gosh, it's really loud. Okay, yeah, I'm just about finished this. I'm just cleaning up the chapter. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. This was just a really brief writing sprint this morning because the chapter that I had to write, it only needed to do a few things, but I see how it can do a bit more. But that bit more would have to do with world building. And I try not to do massive amounts of world building until second draft when I know exactly what I need so that I'm not like info dumping. I just finished reading this book last night and she was world building to the end, but she only put it where it needed to go, and she would info dump, but she only put it where it needed to go. Like when you needed that information, she was like, here's pages of that information, but you needed it at that time. And even though I didn't like that she gave us pages of it, the information was necessary when she did it. So all the chapters missing right now is an opportunity to world build, which I'm shaky on because I'm still figuring stuff out. So I've just left my notes in here where the world building needs to happen, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I will be back tomorrow, which yes is Christmas Eve, but I'm a heathen. Um, and I have no responsibilities. My children are grown. Even when they weren't grown, I sent them to paternal grandmother's house for the holidays, so I could sit quietly in a clean house and make like a sandwich Good morning. But I am finished. Well, I'm not finished. I'm still just reading through this. I'm still just reading through this, but I don't need to do another sprint. So what am I gonna do? I need to get ready for my morning sprints, which start at 8 o'clock, and they're probably gonna be late. Well, it's probably only gonna be one person, and she will probably be late. So I can make myself some breakfast. I think I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. I think I might make myself. Do I want cream of wheat? I think I might make myself some cream of wheat. When it gets cold, I want warm stuff like oatmeal and cream of wheat and soups, stuff that I can drink from a bowl. So I think I'm gonna do that because this chapter is fine. I was just like prettying it up and seeing what else I needed to add to it later in second draft. So guys, I'm gonna hop off here, but I will be back tomorrow, and good morning. I am writing a dragon romantasy. I'm writing it one chapter a day in 25-minute sprints. And I just finished this 25-minute sprint, and I got my latest chapter. So I am going to hop off because I'm done with this book for today. But I will be back tomorrow, 7-ish a.m. I might sleep in a little bit because it's Christmas Eve, and I know probably nobody's going to join me, but that's fine because I know some of us are writing, watching the replay and writing that. And I really appreciate you for doing that. I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me. And yes, Princess, I will be doing PM sprints probably around 3-ish. And I will be plotting during my PM sprints. I will be plotting and walking on my treadmill desk because I've been sitting my butt on the couch a little too much. And I need to keep fit because writers, we sit so much. And that's really hard on our body. So yes, I will be doing PM sprints. They will be recorded and made available. So again, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye guys, happy day.